Today we're going to show you how to change the filters in your HydroLogic smallBoy dechlorinator. The first thing you're going to want to do is turn off your source water. Now for those of you that are on city water, you're going to want to change the carbon in the sediment filter every 3,000 gallons of water made or every 6 months, whichever comes first. For those of you that are living in cities that have chloramines in the water, you're going to want to use the upgraded KDF 85 carbon filter. Now this is good for 6,000 gallons of water made or every 6 months, whichever comes first. For those of you that are on well water, you just want to change your filters every 6 months. However, these housings are clear and you can see the quality of the filters, so if it starts getting dirty before that, then you may want to change them sooner. Now most of you probably have your smallBoy mounted on the wall. I find it's a lot easier to change the filters if you disconnect the feed and the output tubing from the quick connect fittings and you take it off the wall. Water is going to spill out of these housings, so you want to make sure you do this in an area that can get wet or take it outside. I like to take the system and lay it down on its back. And that way you can push your hand down onto the bracket and the caps, which gives you better leverage. Slide the housing wrench up to the top of the housing and pull back towards you counterclockwise. Do this with your sediment and your carbon filter. And put your new filters in. Now, if you notice the sediment filter is the same on either side, so it can go in either way, it doesn't matter. Just make sure that the hole of the sediment filter goes into the male part of this cap right here. And crank your housings down. Now you can hand tighten these housings. There's no need to take the wrench and tighten it all the way to where this plastic meets the lip. You can hand tighten these things and they're not going to leak. Now the same goes with the carbon filter. It's the same on either side. There's a grommet on each side of it. So just make sure that grommet seats up against the male part of the cap. Now if you're using the KDF 85 carbon filter, there's only a grommet on one side. So make sure this grommet seats up against the male part of the cap. Tighten your housing down. And you're ready to make water with your smallBoy. Now flush the first 5 minutes down the drain. Carbon particles are going to come out in the water. You'll even be able to see them. So for the first 5 minutes at least, just run the water into the drain, and then you're ready to use your smallBoy. And if you have any other questions, feel free to shoot us an email or call the 1-800 number and ask for tech support.